What are you doing in Germany now?
I'm trying to sell the vegetarian meat from Loving Food.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you're a businesswoman now?
Yeah, I'm trying to be.
Trying? What do you mean trying? Either you do or you don't do. You have a store or something?
No, I'm doing a wholesale. Try to do wholesale.
Trying again?
No, I started about 7 months ago, and
Oh, yeah?
there's a very big Taiwanese company. They started already, and wherever I try to sell, they are already inside. We are trying to say we are really vegan, but people, they stick to the taste. So.
Oh. All right. Take it easy.
Yeah.
If you don't sell, then you eat it.
Thank you.
It won't go to waste anywhere, no? Okay, who else is doing what, trying to do what? Huh? You still have a lot of time, 1,000 something days, yeah? Yeah. When you say we have 4 years, it feels a longer time, huh? When you say you have only 1,400 something days, that sounds very short. But it is the way it is. 4 years, 3 years is like that. See what I mean? Only days, numbered. Okay. If nobody do anything, then we reach the point of no return. And then good luck to everybody. Yeah. Now let's hope they wake up. Yeah. On time. Yeah? I'm surprised at the humans' inertia. The clay pot. Yeah, I'm surprised at their clay pot. Huh? I wonder how busy can you be? You have only 1,400 days. How busy can you be? Okay? Of course, you still live here. You must pay your mortgage and all that. I understand, yeah? And your debt, huh? To your boyfriend as well. Not just money, but, emotional debt. There are two things. They're different. The two things that look similar, but not, And sometimes you be fooled. Like, one is emotion, another one is love. Emotion and love is different. Possessiveness and devotion is different, okay? It looks similar, but a big difference. Even though it looks small, but a big difference. Sometimes you're fooled by the appearance. Somebody saw you and crying like, they haven't seen you for a long time and that they love you so much. It's not always the truth. It's just emotion, yeah? Emotion. Sometimes just a little thing trigger our tear system, a water hose, Yeah, human body, the clay part of it has all kind of stuff. It's like a hose, you have a little pressure there. You press it, water comes out right away, Either you press it on purpose or you press it by mistake or the dog jump on it. The water still comes out. So sometimes it looks like somebody loves you so much when they see you and they cry and all that. What I mean is our clay part of human structure is sometimes accidentally triggered by anything, anything at all. And sometimes you see the red color, wow, you see red. And sometimes you see a blue color, you want to cry. Hey, who knows why, I just cry for no reason. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. The thing is, emotion and love is different. Possessiveness, devotion, completely different. You know what I mean, right? It's very difficult to have this love, the unconditional love. I mean, the true love, the love. Not just the love between women, not just the love between relatives and friends, but the love, the love. Very difficult to have. But of course, you can start it with loving between family members and friends, and husband and wife, for example, boyfriend and girlfriend. The love exists between you, even sometimes between enemies. Before we came here, we have the love. But slowly, either the society wears it out, yes, or bad experience make us disappointed, and then we lock it, yeah. Sometimes We just close the door, we didn't lock, and then slowly, too much, we just lock it, and we don't want to open it again and throw away the key. So the love has no chance to develop or to open up and to spread it out all over. Now, sometimes also because of past life experiences, well, there's not much excuse actually. If we continue holding on to that love, we will never lose it. If we lose the love because we wanted to, we wanted to act opposite of love. You see what I mean? Yes. Otherwise, anybody could lose that love anytime. Any excuses would do. This life is enough for us to lose anything. Not to talk about love, you know. But we always have it and we must use it. Because that's all we have, okay? That's all we are, love. And if we don't use it, then of course it's just getting like enclosed or shrink, and then it's still there. Just not expanded, not renew, not useful in any way, you know? Whenever, any chance or any circumstance or any time you feel that you're ready to die for somebody else, that is when you got it. You got the total of it. You know, even you sacrifice yourself. You don't mind your life for your kids, for your wife, your mother, your father, even your dog. At that moment, you're in total connection with your love. And if you continue this way all the time, in this kind of mentality, then you don't need me. You don't need me at all, okay? You are well on your way to heaven. 5th level, whatever level, that can be available. You understand? Love is like that. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a demonstration of tears or hugs or letters or long-winded sentences or big poetry. It doesn't have to be. Just know it in your heart, yeah, that you're willing to lay down your life even, if necessary, for anyone. If your heart is like that, know that you're in charge of yourself, that you really are in that love, and you did not lose anything of it, and you are just great. Understand? Yeah. But there's another thing. Another thing is that sometimes karmic connection, like last life, that person saved you. This life, you're just willing to save that person. Do you understand me? So that might not be even the love. It might just be the karmic force that make you do that. You understand me? But if you do that, but with love in your heart, you know what I mean? Willing to sacrifice, willing, knowingly do that. That's a different thing. You see what I mean? Yeah. So there are two, three kind of unconditional, so-called unconditional love. Yes. Sometimes it looks like unconditional love, but it could be just karmic power, okay? And sometimes repayment, you see? Like last time, that somebody was so good to you. He did something extraordinary to you that this lifetime you promise to come back, do whatever it takes to repay that kindness. It's ingrained in you, it's imprinted in your heart. So you want to do anything for that person, even laying down your life. That is a deep feeling just for one person. Do you understand me? That's different. But if you're willing to sacrifice for anyone at all when it needs, then it's a different. When that person needs, when the situation needs that, you should sacrifice your life so that that person be in safety and live. That's a different one. That's a true unconditional love. Understand me? Not a picked one, not one that you always very much liked. And that's also good. That's also good. But it's not like as if you sacrifice for anyone at all. Strangers even. Do you understand me now? Like the love that Jesus had for his disciples at that time, or for humankind at that time. He did not sacrifice just for his disciples. Of course he did that for his disciples because he took upon himself all the karmic consequences of his disciples at that time. You understand me? But also the collective bad karma of the whole planet as well upon him. He could not, of course, change the planet overnight, but some part of the bad karma would be upon him, of course, because his disciple connected with another disciple, a disciple connected with another person, that another person connected, the whole humankind are connected. And you know, humankind has not always been very kind to each other, yeah? And to co-inhabitants, like the weaker forms of existence, you know, like animal. So, of course, the bad karma is heavy. Huh? Any master who comes here at all, take bad karma, no matter he has disciples or not disciples. Have disciples, take more, of course. Don't have disciples, take less. But more or less, take. See what I mean? Yes. It makes that way. It's what we call package deal, right? You cannot have this without having the others. If the master just take on the body, that's it. Okay, the body, of course, belongs to everybody already, you know. the rice farmers, the vegetable farmers, the fruit orchard owners, the car dealers, you know, the road builders, everything. Because his parents also already own something to this world. You see what I mean? Yes. Of course, the master has a lot of merit. Normally, it's enough for him to even cover the whole expenses of his existence. But because of his connection with other people, you see, like parents, and parents are connected with other people, and other people, and other people, and the whole planet. You see what I mean? And the 5 generations of the parents. Yeah? So it's a big connection. And even though the master can cover all that, but the law of karma is a little bit difficult to maneuver. Understand me? Yes. So in order for the master to be fair, the master to be just like everybody. Otherwise, cannot come here. Yeah? Not allowed to preach, not even come here. Because this is not the country of the saints. You know, the physical body is a different dimension from the saints. It's just like, okay, before we have Germany, we have France. Before the Czechoslovakian people cannot come here. The Polish people cannot come here. The Hungarian cannot come here. Just recently we can come here. Everything free now. Somehow it's better already. You see what I mean? Yes, because the whole Europe became free. The human karma changed somehow. So it helps, yeah? But not the whole planet had changed. It helps according to the merit of the spiritual practitioners. Otherwise, we would not even have that. See, we still have depression in different countries and restrictive travel and visa and stuff. Not freedom of speech, etc., etc., you know? When I first came to Hungary to make a lecture, and then I went where? Wow, Russia, and Poland. I thought, wow, this is heaven. Whew, you know? I said, my God, this is really so good. Who could imagine that? You know, I mean, even a decade plus ago, right? So you cannot say that the world did not change. Okay, but we have 2 things. One is a merit, one is a karma, you see? So merit change for the good. But bad karma, it still have to also change for the bad. That is the thing. Luckily, we have merit, so it neutralizes somewhat of the bad karma effect. But still, it's not enough. You see what I mean? Not enough. Even then, even if the merit of the spiritual practitioner are bigger than the bad karma of the world, still not allowed to neutralize it. The merit, people keep. The karma, people keep. Because if, suppose, I give the good karma to all the bad people. They continue to live their way, drug, alcohol, killing each other, killing animals. What is the use of that? They have to be awakened. They have to be enlightened themselves. You see what I mean?
Some of the tragic tolls of addictive drug abuse. Over 200,000 deaths each year. Costs of $181 billion each year in the United States. $33 billion in the UK. Lifetime cost of current drug addiction amounts to $575 billion in the UK. Harmful effects: brain damage, stroke, heart disease, liver disease, tuberculosis, emphysema, cancer, depression, suicide, permanent memory loss, mental illness, higher infant mortality, increased crime and violence, impotence. Crime and violence. Illegal drugs are a factor in 50% of burglaries in the United Kingdom each year. In the U.S., 60% of people arrested each year have been taking illegal drugs. 650 heroin addicts in the U.S. committed 70,000 crimes in a 3-month period. Social costs. U.S. businesses lose $100 billion per year due to employees' drug and alcohol abuse. Australians pay $53 billion per year for healthcare, law enforcement, and lost productivity of drug users. Environmental costs. Every gram of cocaine produced destroys 4.4 square meters of rainforest, with 300,000 hectares of rainforest lost each year to cocaine production. Death. 52 people die each day due to drugs in the U.S. In Canada, substance abuse is attributed to 21% of total deaths and 23% of potential life years lost due to early mortalities. Plus more. For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
For help quitting, please visit.
Some of the tragic tolls of alcohol. 2.3 million alcohol-related deaths per year worldwide. Cost of alcohol-related illnesses. $186.4 billion in the United States. Up to $210 to $665 billion globally.
Disease. Higher amounts of alcohol increase the cancer risk. Even half a glass of wine daily increases the risk of mouth or throat cancer by 168%. Cancer of the liver, breast, colon, esophagus, rectum. Liver disease. Cardiovascular disease. Metal toxicity. Brain damage. Amnesia and dementia. Brain shrinkage.
Organ failure. Heart, liver, kidneys, stomach, pancreas, eyes.
Birth defects. Children afflicted by anxiety and depression. Mental retardation. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Stunted growth. Facial deformity. Sudden infant death syndrome. Miscarriage.
Alcohol-related violence. Child abuse, 50% of cases. Violence toward loved ones, 30% of cases. Violent acts, 40 to 80% of cases. Suicides, 20 to 50% of cases. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit.
Only the one are connected much close with us, like the 5 generation, thing like that. The one we love, the one we know, and the one that are contact with us even. If they change somehow in their heart, then they get also benefits, but not as the whole, anybody. And okay, it's good to forgive everybody, but they have to also change. For example, the court, the jury say, okay, forgive him. Under bad circumstance, he has robbed the bank and beat up some people, but it was a forgivable situation. Yeah, maybe it was kaput here. Sometimes they use that as an excuse. Sometimes because of a bad situation, he was forced into it by some really pardonable situation. Okay, we forgive him. Fine. Maybe take a 3 month sentence or 1 year, 3 year sentence, but not a death sentence or not forever. Okay, fine. But when he comes out, he can't continue like that and be forgiven again and again. You see what I mean? You can't just forgive anybody. Truly, some people cannot be forgiven because they come out, they do it again. It happens, yes? This is a problem. Sometimes they don't want to do it again, but their old acquaintances come and then seduce him into it. And society also did not heal him completely, doesn't support the guy who came out from prison, etc. So he fall back into the old trap again. But even then, there's no excuse for that kind of guy. He has to take care of himself. Now he knows what's right, what's wrong. He cannot have excuse, and we cannot ask for forgiveness again. Understand me? Yeah. So now, the same with the world, eh? Even though we have some group of spiritual practitioners, like our group, for example, or any other good group, and truly good and virtuous practitioners, even though they have lots of merit, that they could even cover the whole planet, and nothing would happen to the planet. Even if they can do that, they are not allowed to. They can allow to share a portion of their merit, but not completely redemption. Do you understand me? Where do we take these people who kill each other and kill all the animals and eat them every day? Where do we take them to? Heaven? They continue doing it there and make it hell. You understand me? I remember there's a film called Lost Horizon, the old version, with Peter Finch, old one, old version. And they found Shangri-La, and then one of the person in the group saying, "Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we bring all the people here because this is paradise?" And one of the wise men said, "No, if you bring them all here, this will not be paradise anymore." Yes, it's true like that. Yeah? Okay, so some people always ask the same question, if there's a God, why does he let the world suffer so much? We let the world suffer. We know what's right, what's wrong. Deep in our heart, we all know that. We all know that when we pinch somebody, it hurts. When we kill the animal, he bleeds, and he screams, and he suffers. And if we eat that flesh, then the animal had to suffer that. Okay, so everybody knows that. I mean, the least intelligent people would know that. Of course, we know that the world is making everybody busy and make things so confused that nobody even take time to consider where that meat come from. Yeah? And just one generation after another just keep carry on this very detrimental tradition, if you can call that a tradition. Habit, Habit, we call it. Yes, I'm sure that must be the case. People don't take time. They don't have time to find out. You see, too busy also, you see. Even if they know somehow, sometimes their conscience wakes up, wakes up and kick them a little bit in the butt. Say, hey, that's not right, guy. But next minute, he's too busy to even remember that. Yeah, to remember the kick. So it's not easy to change this world. We are trying. And don't say that I didn't warn you. It's black and white on TV. I wrote it. I don't know, even if just some part of the world became vegan, I don't think we can prolong much longer beyond that. Unless a lot, like 2/3 or 4/5 of the world have become altogether vegan. You know what I mean? Then we can stop. But if I say like that, and okay, just some millions of people became vegan because of that, then it doesn't cancel out the bad karma. Understand me? Then it will continue. If people just rely on technology, and inventions to stop global warming, they are wrong. They are absolutely wrong.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and or production: rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella. Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility, eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year, more than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Uses up to 70% of clean water. Pollutes most of the water bodies. Deforests the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Causes world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption: cowpox from milking cows, bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Hysteria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis, classified as a major allergen, lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit.
In the old time, long time ago in the history of mankind, we have Atlantis, we have Lemura, yes, we have the Mu people. And they had far more advanced technology than we have right now. Now, we could all imagine it, but still they destroy themselves because they did not pay attention to the karmic consequences, to the law of impeccable universe karma pattern. Do you understand me? It's not even a little feather can escape the karmic consequences of the universal law. They rely on high tech, you know, they rely on their intellectual cleverness on the mind, and they think they can invent this, invent that, and they will stop this, stop that, but all gone. It's good that we can dig out some of these remnants and then think about it. But how many people think about it? The thing is, the web of Maya is so heavy upon humankind that very difficult. difficult. And the karmic law also forbid the use of miracle. Even if I have miracle, yeah, and what do? I fly from one city to the next and raining, snowing, and sunny at the same time like that, and the tip of my finger, and then people will wake up. They probably shoot me. Yeah, they will say, how can that be, For example, like that. And how many cities can I fly before I run out of juice? And cold, Not how much clothes I have to wear, Heavy, cannot even fly when too much clothes. Yeah, in the air it's cold up there, Okay, suppose I could. Okay, suppose I could fly all over in all the big cities on the planet, huh? How many can I fly in my lifetime? Tell me. How many cities we have? I started 20 years ago. Have I finished yet? No? I wouldn't have, huh? Okay. Because in the city, I can only stand in one place, no? And to do the miracle, no? If I keep flying and do miracle all over even, then I won't even reach everybody. See what I mean? Now, suppose I reach everybody. I don't think they all believe me. Huh? They say, oh, do more, very good. If they did not shoot me, okay, suppose somebody, maybe, curious, don't shoot, let's check it out. See what else you can do. Okay, is that all you got? Show me all you got, okay? And then I'll be busy all day long in one place of the city to show all my miracles. And then at the end, wow, good show. Come back again. Where are you going next? We'll be there. And then finally, I will attract the big throng or big stadium full of people. It's like football, And then they probably stamp it on each other, try to touch me. Yeah, or pull me down or whatever, or will shoot some gas so that I swoon down and then they can get me. And in no time, be no more. No Supreme Master Jinghai. Yeah, telling you. Okay? Now we have the Supreme Master TV. It's like a miracle also. It's all over the world, huh? But we could not even cover the whole world, even though we do cover the whole world. But there's always somebody who listens to somewhere else, If I buy all the satellites in the world and all the cables, even cannot reach everybody also. There's always some place they don't use it. Yeah? And also, it's not possible to buy all the satellite anyway. It's not like you have money and then you can just buy it. It's not available. It's all booked already. Like somebody don't use it, but they buy it all, wholesale, and then later they can sell it back to somebody else again. But sometimes you don't get it. Even if you want to pay double the price of original asking price, you won't get it because somebody else got it already, or somebody else even pay more already before you. See what I mean? So, I don't know. As I told you, we have 1,430 what day today? 7? 36 already? It was 39 a few days ago. Just 3 days ago and now 36. Believe it or not. Yeah. Do you know any technique that we can filter poisonous gas? Something like that? Nothing? No. You wait and see, okay? Because they say it's getting hot, climate change, global warming, so I guess it's getting warmer, I'm just telling people, so if they want to live, they do something. That's it, okay? I do my job, I do my best, and whatever happen, okay, huh? But if you know anything about digging and filtering, like Mars people, yeah, then maybe you can survive. Some of the governments have this technique, Some of them could be able to survive. But the thing is, we need a lot of things to just survive, We need food, agriculture, water. Water, maybe you'll be able to find it underground. There are always some underground water, It depends on where you go, Yeah. There's liquid somehow. Anyway, they say there's molten liquid inside the earth, so some liquid there. Now, there's some water maybe, yeah? Because when you dig deep into the ground, you have water, you see? So maybe you could dig in there, or maybe that you happen to find a water source somewhere. But you need a lot of land or something to cultivate, at least some instrument for hydroponic, yeah, or aeroponic. Yes, air we need also, yeah. And then we have to transform water into oxygen, etc., etc. Enough for people to breathe, yeah, to recycle, to breathe, and for all the population,
I think I know there's a machine they use to dig the highways through the mountains, like when you go through Austria.
Yes.
And it digs, it's got like big spinning.
Dig a tunnel?
Yeah, and they could dig in with that, and to make the oxygen they can split it from water using electricity.
Mm-hmm.
They can put the hydrogen out through there.
You know that already?
Yeah, I know how to do it.
You know how to? You change water into oxygen?
Yes, hydrogen and oxygen out
Okay.
of water. They put the positive electricity terminal in one side and the negative in the other. And then hydrogen comes out one side and oxygen comes out.
Okay. Yeah. I guess this is similar to what we would do. You know where to buy that machine?
You can make it very easily with a battery.
Master, the Supreme Master TV is the first one to broadcast the message from Mars. I was wondering if the Martians are willing to help by broadcasting the message into the sky so that the telescope from Hubble can see the message. Because some scientists still are very skeptical and people may not believe until they see.
They see on Hubble? Oh, God. They see on the cable. They still don't believe where they see. People, if they want to see, they see. If they don't want, they don't see. Okay? Yeah. Why you ask the Martian people to help? They could not even help themselves already. They are, they are scared of us. They are not there for our curiosity and nosiness and clinginess and neediness. They just tell us the basic what we need to know. That's it. It's typical. Always one Mars and that and others. Yeah, the people here have to help themselves. Yeah, the government have to do something. And they have the power, The thing is, if it's too hot, maybe we could hide. But if it's poisonous, it might be difficult. Yeah, you can't get out air onto the ground. Can't cultivate on the ground. Even if you cultivate, it will be also imbued with poison and to be trouble. Yeah? Okay, take care of yourself, huh? Like filter the air or whatever, yeah? Who knows? Yeah, maybe everybody change. Yeah? Maybe. Just maybe. We still have 1,000 more days, yeah? 1,436 more days, yes. That's less than 4 years, right? Yeah?
3 years, 9 months.
3 years, 9 months? Oh, wow, you are very accurate. You're counting already days, huh? Waiting, huh? Okay, well, I just hope, everybody became vegan, because if just a small group, then we won't change much of the date. Yeah, we try our best already. Even my vegetarian show, millions of people became vegetarian. Yes, that's why I do it. Yeah. Because for the beginners, or for kids or students, they don't know how, they don't have time, and they look so easy, simple, they try it, it tastes good, and they like it. Nutritious, simple and tasty. That's all we need. And cheap, not expensive. And enough energy to last the whole day. Yeah. Okay? Any more digging stuff? Huh? Any more idea?
There's one system for the divers.
It's called rebreather.
Breather, yes.
The carbon dioxide.
Yes.
And filter it and change it through chemical stuff and change it into oxygen again.
Uh-huh.
But this thing, it's about as big as this meditation pack.
Mm-hmm.
And needs about 16 hours to recharge again.
16?
16 hours.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's
if we have electricity, we can.
Yeah.
See, at home, if you can use solar power, then beginning to, okay? Beginning to. Wind power, solar power, water power, whatever. Yeah, in your city, or you can do it yourself. It's a little bit complicated, but you can learn. You have some solar panel, and then you have a lot of batteries to store the power, so that in some cloudy, rainy day you still can use. The more battery you have, of course, the more power you have in store. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Where did you buy that?
We saw it in a dive school.
In dive school?
Yeah.
Okay, look, we already have something. One guy is digging and the other is transforming into oxygen. Oh, we are wide awake. Oh, wonderful. Okay, why don't we just get into a village somewhere and then start digging and buying these or making these stuff? Ah, that's good. So you are the only one that sell wholesale in Germany, or somebody else is there?
At the moment, it's me alone. And
okay.
I sell to the Munich Center, and sometimes Vienna Center, and Hamburg Center.
Oh, you just sell for the center, that's it?
At the moment, and some restaurants.
Okay. Oh, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else know any other equipment? I know those are bottle that can change any water into drinking water, but that's a very small portion. It's not enough for you guys to come here and go out like that. In Mali, we don't have that much water. I have to dig many wells. When we first came, there's no water. So all they planted there was some grass, those for dry land grass that grow anywhere, and cassava, which doesn't need water. And the land there is not even sandy. It's like those very thick and sticky clay. Yeah, and even then the cassava lives. So anyway, the cassava is very easy to plant anywhere. It's a wonderful plant. And you can eat it, Can eat it and survive. Not alone, eh? Maybe you become like a cassava, long like this and small. And then we came, there's nothing there, and we have to dig many wells, And then we store in a big container in the mountain, and so the water run down for everybody to use. But if they come like tens of thousands, sometimes difficult. Oh my God, they don't know they think water come forever, because it looks like a stream, it come in and out, but it's my design to recycle the water, to keep running up and down again. Like this, you have oxygen in it too, by the running. All right, anything else? Wow, 我以为不多，结果人超多。好，欢迎啊！欢迎来你家。OK， 吃饱吗？吃饱。情况怎么样？还好哈？好。有一个人他上去天堂然后有一个门神嘛他问了你在下面有没有做什么好事？他说大概没有很多啦，不过有一次有一个修观音法门的人他见证第4次没有过，刚好我刚换过来当那边的警官，我就给他改了。我看他那么可怜的样子我都不知道观音法门是什么啦，我也不晓得他去看静海五上是哪一个人干什么了。不过我看他那么诚心又那么可怜整个辈子就想聚那么一次而已，然后事事都痛不过，我就改了。够不够好啊？那个门神呢？门神好啊，好的极了，好极了。你给你军来吧。可以啊，我刚变出来的。看你们这么哭哭闹闹，我想讲一个故事给你们笑起来。讲第一句，然后觉得哎呀，现在怎么办呢？结果也过了，太好。 顺便讲一个，顺便也有一个人他也死了啊，上去也上天堂了啊，整个辈子那个吃肉喝酒没什么好东西，上天堂就被门神问了，你这个人应该去地狱啊，大概找错路了，为什么上去这里？他说不晓得啊，有一个力量拉我上去呢，我不知道去哪里啊。然后那个门神就拿那个业障簿，就业障福报的簿呢，就看看啊，哦，业障满满哦，整本书都是他的业障，我不看了，不看了。另外一个门神说：“哎呀，你看那个福报本，也许他有1、2个在里面吧。”一看就来看整个簿啊，没看到哦，最后那一章有一个，啊，原来也是跟观音法门修行的人有关。那个有一个老太婆嘛，她字也不认识啊，她住大概四川什么那个地方，我不认识字嘛，那个老辈那个不认字，以前有认字，现在那个新的中文他看不懂，改了嘛啊，他比较老的看不懂，好，就他去申请那个护照嘛。那个护照官就说：“你这么老了，留在家里了，何必出去干什么？何必需要护照呢？”然后他那个很久了，他那个拜托很久，那个官还不肯。后来有另外一个官跑出来嘛，这个就是刚死掉那个被拉上去那个，不知道莫名其妙怎么会被拉上去那个啊，就来他就说：“哎呀，好了，你去吃饭了，现在那个。”中午的时间我替代了啊，这是我替代。那个人就出去，他太高兴了，去吃饭就好了嘛，何必在那边跟那个姥姥的？拜托，整个早上叫他走，他也不走了。然后他就说 OK， 好，我走了。不过你叫这个老人家啊，叫他走了，他好像耳聋，我讲什么他听不懂啊。他要去看的什么那个静海五上师在某那么远的地方，那个名字我也念不出来那个地方，他怎么念不懂字，他也知道念去哪里呢？奇怪的。然后这个静海五上师那个名字，他念得一清二楚，别的他念不懂。那你管他，我走哈。那个新的来官说好，我管他，没关系。那个新的来的看那个老了，又老了，脸都皱皱的嘴啊又没牙齿了，不过笑得很可爱呀。在那边很谦卑的拜托的，很虔诚就对了，说拜托你给我一个护照让我出口。官就说出什么口你啊？我说过午，又不是海物，我是什么进口出口？本来是人，我进口出口，又不是说东西。你意思说出国是不是？他说。OK， 做什么都好，我要出就对了，我要出去中国就对了，我要去看师父了然后他在那边讲了一大堆什么 Supreme Master Television 是书，然后地球暖化一大堆的念给那个官的听那个官就比较好奇，就打开那个电脑看看。果然有那个 Supreme Master TV， 我都看了就迷了，喜欢看，一直看。然后那个姥姥就说：“嘿，你跟我讲话嘛，我那个护照呢？记得我要出口嘛。”那个官就醒过来说 ：“OK， 你就是要去看那个在那边讲经那个女孩子吗？就是。”五上师什么那个吗？他说是的，那个是我的师父的。 啊，那个心来的管就心软软的嘛，看那个老人就蛮诚心的啊，整个辈子大概没有出过他那个村的门呐、就那个大门没去过了，结果今天要出口，他就很感动。他说：“你要去看他干嘛啦？”他说：“他说哦，师傅，我要去看看啊，我这么老，你给我去好不好？不然等一下我死了，死不瞑目呢。我要最后看他一眼我才死呢。你给我走好不好？不然我死了，我就灵魂会跑回来，那个找你麻烦。”一边讲一边笑笑嘛，开玩笑。那个大官看他也是蛮可爱哈，就笑了，一直笑了。然后我说好了，我在想了 ，OK， 那你的名字叫什么？怎么写的？他在讲那个名字怎么讲不很清楚的。那个官说你写下来给我看，他说他不会写。好了，他就拿出来那个生辰日子什么那一张啊，拿给他看啊。那我看起来 OK， 好，那我帮你写了，他就帮他写一清二楚，然后现在你签那个名就行了，他也不会签。好了，我就帮你签了。他就叫那个名字嘛，叫他签，然后叫他盖一个那个手印就 OK 了，就表示说你是有签有开手印这样子 OK。哇，这个老人家差一点拜下去了。那个官说：“哦，不要，你走了，因为他看起来哈，第一眼看到他就看像他那个过世的妈妈一样了，所以他心里已经觉得很舒服了啊，好像那种软了哈。他妈妈生前的时候，他很疼他的，妈妈很善良的，而且又教他道德的啊。”要尊重老人哈，忠君爱国哈，爱护别人的等等，不能做坏事的呢。所以他也有教育哈，好的教育就对，意思说道德的教育方面。所以他看那个老人很像他那个过世的妈妈，他很孝顺嘛他看他已经很有那种同情心了，很爱他了，所以他就改了，帮他写什么都有。所以现在看那个最后那一章有那一段，他有帮忙一个老人家去共修，看他的师父竟还有上次那个福报神跟那个门神说 OK 行了，这个够了，够让你进去了，好了，请这样子。进去就有看到很多同修在里面那个姥姥也在这样子，那个拍手请他进去。那个请客这样子那两个故事好好玩哈OK。我们自述呢，不伤害谁，不伤害动物，不偷不欢愉这已经反正不是圣人也是很好人嘛，是不是？没什么伤害国家跟那个社会是吗？如果每一个中国人跟你们这样子一样，这国家就像天堂一样了，是不是？没人怕没人，是不是？谁都不怕谁，都是很善良不杀，不互相杀，不互相骗，不互相那个抢东西，是不是很好的一个社会吗？当然是有利益的。意思说，每个国家都是这样那么善良的话，那整个世界也会善良然后世界就和平了。大家都平安过日，平安那个自己照顾自己的亲戚朋友小孩啦，就不麻烦政府了。政府就这样子轻松快乐。哎呀 ，OK， 好跟你们讲几个故事好玩而已，也没什么啦。等一会再见 ，OK？ 因为今天还没全部来嘛，我刚好过去要做一点事情，然后顺便看你们。我能来试我就来，不管几天了所以你们这来的一个礼拜这样有所碰巧这样子 ，OK？ 不一定叫时间来，人又不是机器叫吃课表来，不是按那个钮他就蹦来了。OK， 社会比较有时候不容易嘛，也不是社会而已，大家业障，众生业障好吧。
谢谢收看。
I see you guys. Thank you. All right, you're welcome.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth there are innumerable evil demons, monsters, and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksitigarbha Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying, or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious. Thus, delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksitigarbha Sutra.
Cao Dai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adilila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been specially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutrakatanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now. Hey, Indy. How are you?
Fine.
How's everyone? Good? Yeah? Are you alright, huh? You have any question?
Hello, Master.
Hello. Where from?
Ohio, USA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Moit. Hi, love. Tell me.
I have a positive report and also a question.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Report first.
Okay. A few initiates in Ohio, USA have taken your advice, and we started serving vegan meals on the streets of downtown Cincinnati, Ohio, USA.
Yeah.
And we placed our leaflets and PETA's information on our food cart, and people seem to be responding very positively. One woman came to us. She said she had hepatitis C.
Is that serious?
Yeah, that is a lifelong condition.
Oh.
It's usually incurable.
Incurable. Oh. Not like AIDS, huh?
Right.
AIDS can cure, right?
I believe so.
Just
right.
C is like chronic, hey?
Right.
This make people feel very
right.
weak and worn out, huh?
I believe so, yeah.
Terrible.
She said she had radiation treatment done for it, but they still detected it in her body even after the treatment.
Oh, so it's not curable.
Right.
Complete.
But she came to us a week and a half after turning vegan and said the doctors couldn't find it in her body at all.
Huh? Just like that?
Yeah.
Told you, 1 week and a half only even, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Maybe it's not just a vegan, it's your blessing.
Your blessing.
The Ohio's blessing.
Your
Ohio blessing, yeah? Ohio initiates. Yes, they're so pure-hearted and so good intention, huh? Have compassion as well. That helps speed her recovery, hey? Speed it up. Yes. Otherwise, actually, you know already, huh? And scientifically proven that if we turn to vegan diet, the best, nah? Vegetarians already good, but vegans better. Then many diseases disappear. And the risk of operation for that disease, they just gone. So most of our disease are our own making, huh?
Another man came to us and he was diagnosed with heart disease, and he came asking about the cholesterol in the vegan diet, and he was surprised to find out about Dr. Esselstyn and the reversing heart disease with vegan diet. And as you know, Cincinnati, Ohio has made vegetarianism part of its climate protection plan. And so we have a large sign placed behind our food cart that says, the Green Cincinnati Plan recommends reducing meat consumption to stop climate change. And then the SOS message, be veg, go green to save the planet, and suprememastertv.com. And we think people are getting it. They're definitely reading it, and we pray that they're understanding.
I pray for you also. Yes.
So overall, it's having a great effect at a grassroots level And working on it, we felt immense blessing while serving people vegetarian food. It's been amazing.
Oh, really?
Just, you can feel it, definitely.
Yes. Very good.
So we would like to offer any fellow initiates around the world or USA or whatever who want to maybe start something like this. We just like to help them with information on how to get started and maybe do the same type of thing.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe you put it on a website or something, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. On a vegetarian website, the Supreme Master TV or one of the veg website, our association.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Everybody read it, huh? All of you read it, huh? Okay. But just don't go and look for terminal cancer or hepatitis D or something just to prove it, okay? That was just a spontaneous case, okay? Yes, congratulations. Actually, the vegan diet, I'm talking to deaf ears all these years, so just one more time won't hurt. Vegetarian diet or vegan diet, compassionate diet. Yes, people don't know that, yes? Compassionate to yourself even, first. Immediate effect. Many people have other kind of cancers, Also, reverse it. And heart problem, reverse it. Yeah. So, I've been talking to deaf ears all these years. I still continue, hoping that their ears get better.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lowers blood pressure, lowers cholesterol levels, reduces type 2 diabetes, prevents stroke conditions, reverses atherosclerosis, reduces heart disease risk 50%, reduces heart surgery risk 80%, prevents many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increases life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, saves 70% of the total cost of $40 trillion for reducing global warming, uses 4.5 times less land to grow food, conserves up to 70% clean water, saves 80% of the cleared Amazonian rainforest from animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3.4 billion hectares of land, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply, consumes 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production, reduces pollution from untreated animal waste, maintains cleaner air, saves 4.5 tons of emissions per U.S. household per year, stop 80% of global warming. Plus more.
I do have a question.
Oh, please.
For you. You've said that as part of our spiritual practice, we should overcome our fears. Actually, one of the sisters at the office suggested I read this as to help me overcome my fear of public speaking. And,
it helps? Did you feel that?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Continue going out and talk to the trees or whatever, just... So what's your question?
Well, my question is about public speaking, especially in this critical time where, we need to spread the vegetarian message to as many people as possible, and how someone like myself or anyone might overcome the fear of public speaking to try to really reach out.
How fear get you?
I don't know.
Oh, when you got up there, what happened?
It's almost like a physical reaction thing.
Like what? Like what?
Heartbeat and
oh, I know that.
Stress and anxiety.
Maybe you couldn't talk, right? Oh, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
The worst part that you couldn't open your mouth.
Right.
Not about the heart or anything else. Okay. Remember, there was Yogananda in his autobiography. His first public speech in English. He was also terrified. He stood there for 10 minutes long, saying nothing. Can you believe that? Right? It's in the book, huh? Try that. Maybe you beat him, like 9 minutes long, 9 minutes and a half. Then it's a success, And then continue next time, maybe 8 minutes. and just keep going down. Imagine me, huh? Do you think I'm a very brave person?
I don't know how you do it.
No, truly not. I was very shy as a child. Was very lonely kid, not speaking much. When I didn't even have to speak to be shy. When I was kid, I often got dragged under the flag, national flag, on Monday by the principal of the school, just to show the whole school how good, how good and clean and, good manner a student I was. Imagine. And I was cringing, cringing all the time. He talked only maybe a couple of minutes, but it seems like centuries. Imagine, he talks, and I already got, spotlight fever, not to talk about go and talk yourself, what I mean? And look what I'm doing now all over the planet. Oh, look like what we don't like, God will give it to us. So you be prepared. I have no advice for you. Because when I first made public speech or something, nobody advised me anything. You understand? I'm just pushed into it by something inside. Yeah, that you have to do it. I told you when I was married to my ex-doctor husband, I could not speak anything to him all day. And he was sitting and talking to his friends and his friend's girlfriend and family. And I sitting there, I was wishing I could speak half of what they were doing. Speak half of the time that they're speaking, half of it. I don't know what to say, And it's not even in the public. It's just a friend circle, 5, 6 people. Yes. And, at that time, my ex-husband still drink beer and, a little bit. He's eating vegetarian with me, but he said beer is vegetarian. I can't argue. I was that numb. Okay. Imagine, I could not even defeat one audience. And imagine for 1 million of years that I could go and speak in front of thousands of people. Do you understand this? When you have to do it, you just do it, baby. I have truly no advice for you. Really no. And then the other doctors, wife also drinking beer. They mostly already very happy-go-lucky in their brain already. So even to this group of people, I still couldn't speak. How would I ever imagine going to a sober and serious, Buddha business people, and preach to them and try to tell them, to convince them into my system of belief. You understand that? So don't ask me anything because we just all have to do it all by ourselves, okay? But you can ask Yogananda, you can read the Yogananda book, see what he does. But don't pray to me, huh? Okay? And not everything goes back to master, no. It's no fair. You pray to me when you're truly in desperate situation. Okay, fair enough, if 11 minutes pass already. And nothing come out of here. Then, okay. But not before that. What I mean is, you pray to the master when you're in truly desperate situation. Not just to take out your pickle here, or pimple there, whatever. Understand that? Or to peel your candy. Yeah? Right. We all have to learn in our different way. If you truly are passionate about something, you find a way to do it. Think about it, okay? Think how you caught your girlfriend, You think of 100,000 ways to do it. And then the same, yeah?
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. All right. Any more questions? No. Well, you did well. Look, you read in front of the public. And no mistake. Huh? No frog. No frog in the throat, nothing. See, you can't run away from bad karma. That is the thing. Whether it is your own or it is, somebody else, especially somebody else. And if you're willing to take it, it has effect, yeah? And the body is also refined by spiritual practice. But then the karma doesn't understand about refined or not refined. You see what I mean? The bad karma is heavy, but the body is refined. So if you take heavy measurement, the body suffers much more. You see what I mean? The body always tries to repair itself. See what I mean? All the cells are already programmed that we could even live forever, as long as we want it. But we have been damaged. We have been reprogrammed into death, illness, and all that, yes? And then as a collective consciousness, we accept this fact. Like, we get sick someday, we will die one day. Everybody think like that. The whole planet, billions and billions of people, project this kind of consciousness. Because some of them sick before and everybody look at that and say, oh yes, it will be my turn next. And then the way we live our life, not clean, not healthy before, meat and alcohol and cigarette and all that. I heard somebody say somewhere like, if you ever touch a drop of alcohol or just smoke one cigarette, that means you don't want to live long. You don't want to live long inside you. Yes. And that's why people give up, you see? Give up, say, it doesn't matter. I die one way or another, so why deny myself of cigarette or meat or alcohol and such stuff? Yes? We become weaker and weaker. Our resistance become, lower and lower until almost zero. Yes? But otherwise, the body is programmed for us to be happy, healthy, strong, invincible. Except accident, of course. Every day they repair, you see? That eliminates millions of dead cells and making new one all the time. But if we over-abuse it, the body just stops. It can't cope anymore. And then it just stays in sickness. You see what I mean?
Some of the tragic tolls of tobacco, 5.4 million smoking-related deaths per year worldwide. Cost of smoking-related illnesses, $96 billion in the United States alone. Depression. Light and mild cigarettes, just as harmful, causes cancer and diseases in animal companions, speeds the aging process. Toxic residues of third-hand smoke. Heart disease, coronary thrombosis, cerebral thrombosis, kidney failure.
Cancer, mouth, liver, breast, and colorectal cancer, lung cancer, esophagus cancer, kidneys cancer, bladder cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, bronchitis.
Stroke, impotence, additional harms for second-hand smoking, childhood arteriosclerosis, leading to heart attacks and strokes in adulthood. Sudden infant death syndrome, infertility, miscarriages and premature deliveries, childhood asthma, bronchitis, ear infection, cleft lip or palate, hyperactivity and aggression in asthmatic boys, circulatory problems in women, plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit
So you see, we just have to do what we can, huh? Yeah. Just don't drive yourself crazy. I don't advise that. But what I mean is, we could do anything we want to, huh? Including enduring pains, because it becomes so used to it also. It seems like natural after a while. What I mean is, our body has even been designed to renew itself forever. And we are the one who truly create problems for ourselves, including diseases, yeah? They are all self-made. See, like that lady, yeah? She's been eating meat, so she has hepatitis C. But she turned to be vegan only 1 week and a half. And come back, tell them that fantastic, it's gone. But it's good of her to come back to give you the feedback. You see, some people, they're good, but they don't think of going back to tell you even. Some people don't think, not they are ungrateful or anything. They're just too busy, and day in, day out, 1 minute after next, they couldn't even think that such a news would please you. See? But I'm sure she's not the only one who benefit from your program. Yes, from your effort. Yes. So please try, even if you're shy. Yes. You will get the hang of it. Everything we can train. See? Can even train to go without food. Not talk about talking in front of public. A piece of chocolate. Why are you crying, baby?
Just beautiful.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You see, truly, our body should be forever. Our body can be trained even after injury. Can be trained to go back to normal. You know, many people do, right? Some athlete, doctor have pronounced that he could never walk again, for example. Let alone play football again like usual or play basketball. But somebody made it. Some people made it. You know, there are plenty of examples. Strong willpower and time and good personal trainer or doctor or coach, yes? Expert help you, yes? Okay? We can do everything actually with our body, provided our mind, we are mentally prepared, yes? We prepare to go to fire. We prepare to go to hell for others, yes? I am prepared all the time. I say I don't mind if I go to hell, 1,000 days, 1,000 times, 1,000 years. If that would awaken the whole planet and save them, you know? Not by save them by magic. Because if I save the planet, they will continue killing each other, even if I can, without going to hell. You see what I mean? Even if I know how. What do I do for that? What for? Save them and they continue to make war with each other, develop more atom bombs? Huh? Space missiles dropping on everybody's head and continue torturing billions of animals, you know, on a daily basis. Do you understand me? I won't do it. But I would go through fire if that make them awaken and change their way of life. Do you understand me? That's a difference. Love is unconditional, but my condition is that, unconditional condition. See what I mean? The body is truly incredible. It's truly incredible. It's a pity that most of us abuse it, yes, and really damage it to an extent that difficult to repair. Even then can repair. Just like sometimes the employee of some factory, they don't agree with some things, they keep working and they don't get nowhere, they went on strike. Yes, body also went on strike. Now, the body of a human are much more sophisticated than the body of many other beings around us, you know, right? The animal even. I just tell you an example. For example, the bird, the parrot, yes? They could live to 100 or 150 years old. So delicate. I mean, look at Sunny. He look big, but he's only a suit, you know. A lot of feather and puff up. But if he lose all his feather, it's about this much only. You see what I mean? About double of the size of my foot. He could live up to 100 or 150 years old. And my little yellow cockatiel could live up to 30, 40 years. Huh? Like many of a human. You understand me? Such a delicate, small, fragile structure like a bird could live to 100. So we are truly ashamed. If any of us live to 100, huh? Oh, or even 99.9 or 80. Oh, he lived to the ripe age of 89. You know that very well, right? Yeah, ripe age of 89, something like that. And if anybody lived to 100, centenarian, or over 100, you see, he's all over on the news, you know. And when he died, the whole country, you know, comes out. Recently, there's one veteran, he died at 112 something. The UK war veteran, World War veteran. Oh, everybody make eulogy, at his funeral or at home by themselves, by distance, you know, remote control. Yeah, you understand me? Everybody make a big deal because he lived to over 100 years old. My parrot can well do that. Yeah, the way they're doing, the doctor told me that they were going to live forever. Yeah, they have vitamin even, have good seed. I mean, not the 50 kilogram, you know. Selected one. They go and buy those dainty packet, human quality, human grade, they call it. Oh, jeez. I say, no need to be so exaggerating. But it just become used to it, you know. So they eat good nuts, good seeds, good vegetable, fresh fruit every day. Or dry fruits also, yeah? And that's all they eat. In the wild, they eat even less. It depends on what they have. Not so selected and not so regular like that. And still they live long, long time. So the body doesn't really need a lot of food to live a long time. The body is incredible miracle. We truly are very, very silly. We have been very silly to have damaged it. And then one DNA of this father-mother body passed down to the next generation is the same stuff. See what I mean? And then it's imposed on us, is ingrained within our memory that we're going to die at that ripe age of 80, something like that, or 100, you know. There are only a handful of people who live over 100, handful of people, and they document them, you know. They put, world record, who lives the longest up to date. 120 is the longest, for example, yeah? We surely should rethink the way we live our life. As a human race, you know, we have done too badly, too poorly to ourselves. And now the Supreme Master Ching Hai or the scientists, whoever, tell us that, please be vegetarian, you live longer, healthier. What is that? Vegetable? It's a pity, no? If our ancestors, our great-great-great-grandparent, great-great-great-great ancestor did not start this meat-eating, degrading habit, we, this generation, would have been living long, and no sickness, no trouble. And all these billions of dollars of tax money would not be diverted into the hospital business. Yes, and so many suffering, heartbreak would not have happened between family members, between loved ones who lost their beloved family member. See what I mean? Yeah. It's a pity, truly. Just like flu virus. They call it the virus of our own hatching. Yeah, we made it. And the poor swine had to suffer for it also. Okay, any other question? See, public speaking, good for you. See, you train yourself every day.
师父你好，这边有个好消息要跟师父分享。下个月9月5号，在台北会有举办那个听障奥林匹克运动会。那导演那个赖声川先生呢，他为了让节目顺利， 发愿次数2年。2年的时间。
为什么2年而已呢？OK， 算他很坦白了啊，也许他是看看嘛。不过2年是很长啊，对一个突然发愿次数这样很长哦，
对，
蛮勇敢哦。
是，
你跟他说 ，Bravo，
那我们台北市长郝龙斌先生呢，然后他也响应次数2周。
好了，还是好了啦。
因为这2位都比较有具代表性，那我们希望他们这个举动能够让更多人加入吃素的行列。
2个礼拜哈。
市长2个礼拜，然后导演2年。
继续吃有什么关系嘛？吃素有什么不好处呢？吃的好好呢，啊，真的好吃，不是说不好吃呢。
是，
如果他们比较更勇敢哈，这很简单嘛，全部吃素就好了嘛，找人来煮啊，他们可以的，懂不懂？有人伺候嘛，是吗？要找一个主事很方便啊，很容易。即使要找那些自愿的人哎呀也会啊，不会这么难，是吗？太容易了。总统啊那些要吃素太简单了他是可以找国家最有名的那个素食的，谁都愿意来跟他免费贡献的听懂哈？如果任何总统或是国王什么要吃，如果要我来煮饭，我也愿意来煮给他吃，免费的，有空的时候，懂不懂？不过我真的会愿意，如果我真的是一个没有吃盖的人我是一个主事我愿意把我的工作煮掉为了一位总统或是一位什么重要人物、有影响力的人煮饭给他吃，很愿意、很高兴、快乐的。
European Parliament supports reducing meat to lower greenhouse gases.
Call vote. Vote is now open.
Reduce your meat consumption or stop eating meat totally.
During discussions on greenhouse gas reduction goals, the Climate Committee of the European Parliament officially recognized livestock's contribution to global warming and recommended a reduction of subsidies to the livestock industry to curb methane.
The European Parliament has adopted its own position on climate change as an institution. And as a Vice President, one of the proposals I have made is in line with your own, which is that we should eat far less meat, because that's one of the major sources of greenhouse gases.
Tout le monde sait bien, si on veut rendre notre planète soutenable, il va falloir réduire notre consommation de viande, ça on le sait bien.
My name is Jens Holm, I'm a member of the European Parliament. Please, be veg, go green to save the planet.
You see how easy to speak in the public? Yes. If you really worry, you write out all your script, print it big word, tape it in front of the mirror, and exercise before it. You learn it until it become like by heart. You learn it by heart, and it's easier for you to express then. If not, just read like everybody else, you know. You see all the president and prime minister, they have people written the script for them, and now they do just read it. See what I mean? And people expect that. So whenever you can't speak, at least you can look into the script and just speak. Hello, you know vegetarian good for you. Everybody knows that. I'm not looking at you not because I don't like you, but because I'm scared. Make fun of yourself, make people laugh. And after a couple of laughs, you feel relaxed and you feel connected, okay? If you really are scared, you say, I'm really scared. Please help me, pray for me. Something like that. Just make fun, okay? Yeah.
我们还有一个很好的消息从花莲来的， 就是那个我们在花莲的世界会的同修去花莲的县议会向他们议员建议1周1天素的活动，结果很令人惊讶的是全部的议员都通过这项建议哦。而且更好的是，因为这项建议通过之后呢，那花莲县政府就写一个公文给我们的世界会，说要请我们呢在他们举办的花莲县全部的国中还有国小校长的研习会上，要放映那个吃素环保救地球相关的影片，还有提供文字的资料给校长们做研讨的那个内容。
哇，太好了！
对，然后在那个当天研讨会呢，在会中有介绍我们那个世界会在做推广素食，还有那个解释全球暖化这方面的我们所做的一些努力，各方面的活动。而且当天的主讲人他很有意思，他从我们提供的 DVD 影片里面选择了师父讲那个火星毁灭的那一段来播放给所有的校长观赏。
哦，嘿，他们相信我讲话，好厉害。
我们也同时有在会中有准备那个欧式自助餐，我们想说让校长们了解说素食其实也可以做得很好吃，很多样又很营养。
当然，
结果非常棒的是，那个全部花莲县的国中国小校长90%的校长，他们一共97位都同意说他们要给学生做1周1天素的那个营养午餐。
哦，
所以
1天已经很好哈，然后慢慢来吧啊。如果煮得很好吃的话，大家就继续吃了，没什么了。每天如果继续吃就会习惯了，这个是意念要改而已，没什么难。我告诉你一个体验哈，我真的本人是这样。比方说以前哈，我喜欢吃某某东西哈，现在我觉得那个不大好，不要再吃，我就叫他们不要买，不买看不到就不想什么，看不到就不想吃啊。越南中国差不多了啊。每天不吃饭的话会死掉，懂吗？每天没有米啊饭啊，那个白饭哈会死掉的。比方说这样啊，后来哈我就想生活越来越简单嘛，不煮饭了，我们每天没饭了，好久没饭了啊，随便有什么那个人家已经弄好，豆腐什么哈，跟那个生的那个豆类哈，生的豆类跟生的水果这样吃的。后来我这个觉得也太复杂太麻烦了，我吃水果就行了。啊，吃水果也不会想念别的呢，没看到就不想念，也不会觉得自己很挣扎什么的。你跟真的，我们这身体跟那个精神真的很奥妙啊，懂不懂？你爱做什么，他就会做的。以前啊，一天不吃煮的东西，哇，觉得怪。现在无所谓啊，吃什么都无所谓，不吃也无所谓的，你懂吗？你自己训练自己怎么样，他也会听的了，无所谓的。就是如果觉得自己意志力不够哈，就免了那些诱惑你的那个东西。比方说像那些戒烟的人哈，他们刚戒的时候哈，就免了看到那个烟啊，懂不懂？烟那个盒子哈，然后吸烟的朋友也免啊，等等哈，不要聚太多那个 party 啊什么的有烟的地方，这样会有那个拥护吗？拥护以后就会好了啊。OK。
然后可是还有一件事，我也觉得很感动的是，真的要很相信。要对自己很有信心，要相信个人很有力量。
是有啊。
我们有一位师姐啊，她就是在家里，就是看过师父录影带以后，她在家里就是请朋友来家里吃，就是她煮素食，请朋友来家里品尝。刚开始只有几个人，然后慢慢10个、20个，到现在有40个人，大家越吃越喜欢，就越来越多人来。她一个人就有40个人到她家里来。
哦，太好了。 他们也会慢慢来。
所以我觉得真的很不可思议，其实不能小看我们个人，有的时候真的影响很多。
当然，我还没有做这个生意以前呢，告诉过你了啊。星期一天怎么请那个隔壁来嘛，主动煮素给他们吃嘛，有没有啊？他们都来吃的很高兴啊。然后有一天我那个以前的先生嘛，认为太可惜，怎么每天都吃那个素食啊？每次来就吃素食，怕他们笑了，就是买那个肉啊，还有鱼啊放那边给他们，没人动啊。还问我今天怎么啊？我煮一点点给我吃而已，他们就来要，全部都要，然后谁都饿的，我也饿，他们也饿，不够。我说认为怕你们每天吃素不好啊，所以买那些给你们，这个是我的小的，我陪你们吃而已。说喏，我们每天吃肉吃鱼了，来这边就要吃素的。所以从那个时候，我先生不会介入了，懂吗？呀，我们试看看嘛，好不好？反正不会伤害啊，哈，让人知道，他们才知道，真的他们不知道呢。真的很多人在这个地球不知道吃肉多伤害自己，还有伤害到小孩子呢。因为自己身体不好，生小孩出来的品质已经不好了，懂不懂？然后还有强迫他们吃肉啊，如果烟酒的话，小孩更糟糕，从肚子已经糟糕了，了解我意思吗？他们真不知道哎，没人跟他们讲啊，了解吗？很可怜，很可怜，所以我们才要用功，这样真的要可怜他们，他们真不知道，知道以后就会越来越要晓得了，也要材料会改变。当然我是没耐心了，不过没办法哈，改太慢了，我讲过了，我怕他们全部醒过来的时候，怕来不及这样而已，了解吗？不是说怕他们醒过来，怕醒太慢了，然后即使醒了以后也没用这样子，我最怕是这样。不过反正我们做我们最大的能力嘛，地久有我们就做。
最挚爱、最美丽、最高贵、最迷人的师父好。这次我主要讲两个就是在法国在巴黎停留的时间的好消息。第一个就是我发现在法国电视台 M6 的电视节目里面，他们已经开始做一系列的有关于健康跟抗老化的节目。那在这个节目里面，他们就有介绍，就是教大家做纯素的素食，然后就现场就是做菜给大家看。然后另外一方面，他们做完了以后呢，他们就把这些素食的东西，比如说像 barbecue 那种很好吃的的那个烤肉串素食的，他们就拿去给那个肉店卖肉的那个店员，因为他们就说他们爱吃肉嘛，那他们就拿给那个店员让他们去试看看，结果他们都吃不出来，然后他们就说这个是，就他们不知道这是素食的，他们就很惊讶。然后这个节目之中另外还有介绍，就是他们有做一些研究，就是科学的证明。那这个科学证明面就是说，我们可以把像植物的还有就是素食的方面的材料的营养可以取代肉类跟蛋类，这两个都可以取代。那还有一个节目，就一系列的这个节目里面，他还有提到就是健康，有一个71岁的老太太，他们就介绍这个71岁的老太太，她可以倒立。
哇，厉害！呀，我们也可以这样训练自己，出去外面给人家看呢。
对，
如果有效的话，跟便当一起卖嘛。
这样应该会很有吸引人效果。他节目播出来的时候，大家都很惊讶，那个71岁老太太还可以倒立过来。然后她就是吃素的。
这个算什么？我可以把碗筷倒过来的。Yeah, very good. 那你们这个也很好节目呢，大家回去训练自己好吗？
好，那我也可以自己来练习。然后除了这个节目，他们就是还有介绍这个健康嘛，就是这个素食之外， 那我感觉就是我看到这节目很高兴，因为我本身在法国里面等于是说又是电视节目里面有开始推广又是传述的这方面，然后我就会想到是师父能够这样，就是师父能够这么慈悲，然后无条件的提出这些宣传这些纯属主义让大家知道。那我想这个电视台有可能是看了师父那个 alternative living， 就是你可以选择这样生活的那个传单，可能就是他们开始已经介绍人们有另外一种，
每个都看了。
对对对，应该我感觉到就是整个法国的那个电视节目有这样一系列的介绍，就已经非常不容易，而且是全数的，就已经很感动。然后因为在我旁边一些是不是真的是吃素，他们就学到一个方法可以介绍给别人听，就是怎么样去跟人家讲吃素是很好的，而且对身体也很健康。
哇哦，
这个是另外一种新的选择的生活方式。
上帝保佑他们呀！现在不是那个电视台看，所有电视台都看我们电视。
哇，太棒了！
因为我们是最震撼的一个电视台，开始往好方面了，我真的很舒服，不过比较慢了一点哈。现在是很多电视台不是广告赚钱而已，现在常常有那个素食啊、环保啊节目，常常有的。以前没听过的，现在常常有，报纸也有哈。就是他们没有跟我们那么专心，每天什么都播那些而已。不过他们有常常播了，有知道了。我们真的诚信贡献嘛，我们材料全部都是很真实的，我们是从信主来弄的嘛。我们节目也非常丰富、漂亮，很单纯、干净，而且很有那个帮助心啊。所以大家都感动了，
对对。然后第二个好消息就是我这次在巴黎的期间，我有去那个法国的 Loving Heart 餐厅去用餐。那另外一方面就跟餐厅的工作人员大家就是了解一下他们现在的经营的情况。那他们的情况就是大概7月中旬他们开幕，大概到现在大概1个多月。他们的反应就是法国的素食网络有帮他们做免费的那个宣传啊，有5-6家以上，有6家到6家，对对，而且都是很著名的，有包括有法国的，像是叫 Vegetarian， 还有好几个都是很有名的，就是这种很全国性的一个素食餐厅网站。然后他们免费帮我们的 Loving Heart 做广告，还照片，然后还做那个文章的介绍。那也有个人的就是我在那的时候也有个人，比如说他们就来照相，然后介绍在他的部落格。然后另外还有美国的叫Healthy Hours，也是另外一个网站在介绍。然后就很有趣，他们在网络上 po 出来，我就去查这些网站是不是很多人上去留言。结果 Loving Heart 是里面留言最多的。就是已经有人上去吃了就上去留言，那还有人还没去吃就看了说我要去，那他们留言的内容就很棒，都是很肯定的，就说很好吃，菜色很好，然后多变化，然后服务佳，就是服务态度非常好，那环境也很舒服，然后感觉他们就是说很有爱心在里面用餐的时候，然后而且我们的餐厅几乎都是有机的，餐厅里面它采用的食材都是有机的，就他们的饮料也是有机的，就很好玩，就你去那边几乎都是有机的，就更强调那个素食的对身体方面的帮助。
OK，
那我就问了他们现在的平常比如说客人大概怎么样，他就说他们从他们营业到现在大概1个多月，已经常常有人预定座位，就是一个晚上就有好像10几个或是7、8、9、10个这样，然后最多一天到85个人，非常的多。那然后有时候一个晚上就40-50个人，大概固定每天是这样子的情况，就非常非常的反应热烈。像他们就说，因为现在法国是8月还在就是所谓的 vacances， 所以他们周围的人的话还没有那么多。那他们估计就是接下来9月这个时间的话，就开始那些附近的上班族人就会回来了。然后他们到时候生意就会很好很好，就会更好。这样他们就估计就是说接下来他们会更忙。
Very good.
那他们的顾客群里面我有看到自己在那有现场有看到像有歌星，很特别，还有记者，然后还有很特别像是一些观光客，然后也有非素食的人，那也有当然本身也是吃素的人，有很多种不同类型的顾客。那有去那边用餐，那有趣的地方就是我发现就是他们去用餐完以后，他们就说1/2的客人都是熟客，就是会再回来，然后吃完以后他们会再下一次再带别人再来用餐。我自己也有去好几次，吃饭的时候就会发现，他们的客人会再带别的客人来用餐。
当然了，
就是介绍这个 Loving Heart 的很好的地方，
最好的，
对对对，就推广的感觉，
对，
反应非常热烈。
Very good。
最后一件事情很重要，就是有一个顾客，那个顾客他来，他就讲说他在来餐厅用餐的前1个礼拜，他做了一个梦。然后在梦里面，他梦见了一位女士，那个女士给了他一把钥匙，然后他不知道为什么。然后呢，过了1个礼拜以后，他就到 Loving Heart 用餐了。然后他到 Loving Heart 用餐的时候，他就看到了师父的即刻开悟之钥的样本书，他就说：“我知道为什么那只钥匙是什么意义了。”然后后来呢，他就跟那个法国巴黎小中心联络，然后想要知道进一步，对对对，就是要知道进一步的情况这样子。那餐厅的工作人员都非常感谢师父的加持，那非常的感谢师父，谢谢，就这样。
只要 easy to speak，
师父好，感谢师父对福尔摩沙的关心。然后，莫拉克台风带来的88水灾，在师父的爱力和加持下，同修收到讯息后就立刻运送物资和人力资源深入灾区。台南、嘉义和高雄的同修甚至不眠不休地准备上万份素食餐点，免费提供给镇公所现场的灾民使用，还有发那些 SOS 的传单给灾民。然后现在无上师世界会也得到新闻媒体的认同。福尔摩沙多家媒体，像年代、中天还有华视，都在电视上报道世界会赈灾的过程，还有免费提供餐盒给那些灾民。还有公民新闻台的记者，他有实况录影我们怎么制作餐盒，还有跟我们运送餐盒的车子到灾区拍送我们发送便当的那个画面。
很有帮助。
谢谢师父多年来教育我们的爱功课，还有要我们无条件付出，只要有同理心。所以我也和其他师兄师姐到灾区去帮忙那些灾民清理家具跟污泥。根据中央研究院地球科学研究员汪宗和先生表示，这次灾害和全球暖化的有直接关系。暖化破坏地球热能，导致气候变得非常极端。福尔摩沙的台风次数和强度频率越来越近，强度越来越强，暖化的问题已经达到不能不重视的地步。如果我们不吃肉食，就能减少全球暖化，然后自然灾害的发生率就会降到最低。福尔摩沙的人民很单纯，在灾难时大家无条件的付出及发挥爱心，但却很快就忘记自己对这块土地所造成的伤害。灾害师父，请问要怎么样才能帮助福尔摩沙人民？
我们也到处都放电视了嘛，台湾很多电视台都是 Supreme Master TV。如果他们还不看的话，还是要慢慢来嘛，怎么办嘛，全世界是这样，不是台湾人而已。这样的他们还是一个礼拜一餐而已，他们这些都被通知过的嘛，这些都知道嘛，知道了，还做不了，为什么呢？真的是这样，精神要改才行懂吗？像那些戏院的人他们以前都知道外面那个盒子都有写号， 气焰会怎么病的，伤害的身体也可以杀你的，他还是继续抽烟了。现在当然被禁止了，所以要改了，所以政府要插手嘛。如果政府现在不能，我想很多政府人员现在应该知道严重吧，要知道的话，在网络都可以查的啊。他们开很多会了嘛，为了世界暖化的世界会都开好几个了。人啊，难度嘛，了解吗？人难度，你们继续努力就好了 ，OK？ 能救就救，不能救就不能救。All right，
谢谢师父。
不客气。